Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with another Mr. Hornsby83 review. And like I said on my tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks video last night, I was going to do the review of the SNL 40th anniversary, which really the show was pretty good. It was mostly a clip highlight music show. It was nice to see some of the old cast members do some of their old characters, especially one of my favorite sketches in what I call the golden age of Saturday Night Live is when Will Ferrell and them were the main cast. But, the Celebrity Jeopardy thing and the interaction between Will Ferrell and Daryl Hammond, a.k.a. Alex Trebek, and Sean Connery. I swear, every time I see it, I just can't help but laugh. And then, not only that, we get Norm Macdonald's as Burt Reynolds, a.k.a. Turd Ferguson. I mean, God, that's like one of the greatest sketches ever in Saturday Night Live. I mean, it's like, I know they did a more modern version with Kenan Thompson, but it's not as funny as when Will Ferrell went on. Then we had Jim Carrey coming in, and then we had, he was playing Matthew McConaughey, which is kind of funny because when he recently hosted, he also made fun of Matthew McConaughey. Then we had, I don't know, it might have been Miley Cyrus dressed up like Justin Bieber talking. Oh, man. Every time I think about good sketches, they're just funny. Especially Sean Connery always mispronounces something, or he always dogs on Alex Trebek's mom. I mean, and it was hilarious. It started out with, Steve Martin coming out. Then, well, actually, it started out with Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake singing and all that, which I was pretty shocked that we didn't get, a Barry Sims talk show segment, like, because that was Jimmy Fallon's, like, main character, and Justin Timberlake, when he would host, he'd be his brother and all that. But we didn't get that, which I don't know why, but, it would have been funny to see it if Jimmy Fallon would have been willing to do it. Maybe they had it planned, but they cut it in rehearsal, so they just had him and Timberlake dancing and singing at the beginning. Then you had Rachel Dratch come in, talk about, every time the show starts with a monologue with it singing, the ratings always plummet. It was like, then it did the little Debbie Downer, like, thing, like, doo, doo, or whatever. And then they're like, well, this is NBC, they don't care about ratings. And then they keep singing and dancing. They did Dick in the Box, and they did some other like sing-alongs and that. Then you get to Steve Martin and Martin Short and all them coming out talking. Alec Baldwin sitting there saying, why'd they pick you to do this when I hold the record for hosting? Which I'm surprised we didn't get John Goodman coming up and talk about how when he hosted, because, those hosts are always the ones that are the funniest. Steve Martin, Justin Timberlake, Alec Baldwin, and all them. They no matter what cast it is, they fit in well with them always. And it's always hilarious to see those guys do that show. But then we got like a bunch of highlights from some old stuff. We get a colon blow commercial when back with Phil Hartman and them were on the show before he passed and all that, and he did a colon blow. It's just, and then we got Eddie Murphy coming out talking, which really, I was hoping to see Eddie Murphy do one of his old characters like Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood or Buckwheat or, something like that. But we did get Joe Piscopo doing his famous character, Frank Sinatra. Didn't get no Clinton cameos either by Daryl Hammond. But, hey. Then we got Beyonce, played by Maya Rudolph, and Martin Short talking about all the musical. Then we get, like, everybody that's singing songs. Bill Murray sung about Jaws, because around the time the show originally started, Jaws was coming out, and they did a sketch on it one time where they're all knocking, where, like, there was a knock on the door, and they're like, who is it? And then Jaws, like, snatched them up and ate them and that. I remember, because my dad my stepfather used to watch it, and I remember seeing that sketch. Let's see, then we got some stuff with, let's see. We got Also, we got Kristen Wiig and them back. Then we got Californian. Uh, just a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff, it's hard to keep keep focus on everything. It was a good show. Then, like, toward the end, they did a tribute toward all the cast members that passed away, also the writers and creators and all that stuff, and band members and that. And we also seen what ended up being the last sketch, which was Wayne's World, which I'm happy it was, because Wayne's World is hilarious. Although, I'm not gonna say nothing about Mike Myers. I mean, oh yeah, the weekend update thing. We got Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, and Jane Curtin, and like then we had like Melissa McCartney come in as Chris Farley, doing the little motivational speaker name. I'm trying to remember the name. Chris Farley used to do it all the time. Also Adam Sandler and Opera Man. Then we had the thing with all the former people that hosted the weekend update thing. Like Kevin Nealon kept taking cheap shots at the other guys, which was pretty funny. He's like, it's a privilege to be up here with these guys, a bunch of hacks. Then he starts making fun of some of the old ones, and then they get Chevy Chase. I mean, like I said, such a so much went on. It's hard to focus on everything, but yeah, we also got Edward Norton as Stefan, which was Bill Hader's main character on Update. And he comes up, he's doing a Stefan thing, which by the way, Edward Norton was doing it terribly. I'm glad Bill Hader showed up and did it, and then Seth Meyers, the little joke was that Stefan and Seth Meyers were husbands, I don't know. And then he's like, who's this? And then Stefan's like, are you jealous? And then he's like, we got kids. And then he's like, Mommy and Daddy's not fighting. Mommy's just high on something. I forgot what he said, but it was hilarious interaction. We also had Emma Stone, a.k.a. Lois Lane, do the freaking, I forgot her name, but, because I was just watching the old ones earlier, but I forgot her name. But she was one of the cast members that passed, and she was doing the thing where she talked about the cigarette thing, and I remember seeing the sketch earlier today. And then we got like I said, Wayne's World final segment. It's pretty funny. They kept taking cheap shots at Kanye storming the stage because of the thing that happened with Taylor Swift, and I guess it happened again recently with back when it was just funny. I mean, you put Dana Carvey and Mike Myers together, it's funny, clamoring for a Wayne's World 3, but that's not going to happen. Especially with the shape Mike Myers is in. I didn't want to have a... But, yeah, then it ends with Paul Simon singing, and then, you see all the old cast members up on stage. Steve Martin goes and gets Lauren Michaels, and it's over. But overall, I'm going to give it... it's mostly highlights in that. I was hoping to see some of the old cast members do their big-time characters that they were famous for on the show, but we really didn't get that too much, such as Will Ferrell and all them, and Anna Gasteyer and Will Ferrell, Molly Shannon doing Superstar, Rachel Dratch doing the and really no appearances from Jimmy Fallon, period, except for at the beginning of the show, or Justin Timberlake, which he's one of their most popular hosts. I don't know why you didn't get too much of those guys, but yeah, overall, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. It's great reunion show. I can't wait to see the 50-year reunion show, which will probably be more epic. Well, I'm not gonna say more epic, probably as epic as this, but I look forward to it. We didn't see none of the current cast members, except for maybe I think it's Leslie Johnson or Leslie Jones. I don't know her name for sure, but I know she's one of the funniest current cast members. Her, Jay Farrow, Bobby Monahoy, all them. But yeah, overall 5 out of 5. Great reunion show. I really enjoyed seeing the old clips of the old Saturday Night Lives, all the interaction between all the current cast, past, present, future cast. Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg did a song about the people that they called it breaking, in sketches, like when David Spade did that with Chris Farley, and Jimmy Fallon a number of times. They showed him, which was pretty funny because he did break a lot, especially in the cowbell one when he's like, "Come on, quit this!" And he's like giggling, and they show one where Rachel Drax broke because Will Ferrell said something crazy and funny because he's a funny person to be around. Anyway, we also got also Peyton Manning and him on the show. Really didn't see too much except for toward the beginning, but yeah, that'll do it for this. 5 out of 5. I really liked it. I enjoyed the old clips. Can't wait to see the 50th anniversary. And I'll post up on my Facebook fan page what I got planned for this coming week. But till then, peace out.